Alright, if you're here for the title, I may have slightly clickbaited you. I will talk about the 3 steps, but it's not what the video's about, I'll just put them at the end. This is about my story of being involved in CFOPPY Bird. So let's talk. I distinctly remember waking up on Monday the 7th, checking my phone and seeing a ping from Yatii, a Scottish 2x2 solver. Yati's message was very simple. They added me and they asked one question.
What is CFOPPY Bird?
Well, jeez, weeks ago, no, it can't be weeks ago, days ago, I don't remember how long ago, but I had filled out the applicant form to be in CFOPPY Bird. It's a browser Flappy Bird clone, but when you play, the bird solves cubes, and all the points go onto a leaderboard for YouCubers so they can compete and get the highest number. I found out about it through Cubing with Alex's video. He set the world record in the game. He'd recently come onto my radar because of the incredible Trying ZZ for 1 month video that he did. Very good content creator, I recommend. Well, I didn't think I'd actually get in, never mind so soon, but I knew this wasn't so much a game of skill, but a game of community, so I checked the competition that I was up against, and I wasn't confident. There were a few people here that if they tried could really give me a run for my money. I mean, Super Timmy was in there, Ramtakar was in there, and somebody who you might not recognise, Cornercut, was in there. Now, Cornercut has 600,000 subscribers on YouTube, doesn't make very many full-length videos, he makes a lot of shorts. I think he's mostly popular in the Southeast Asia demographic. He makes a lot of videos about Malaysia versus Indonesia, like for Malaysia, subscribe for Indonesia, whatever. So there's 3 pretty big players in here that could just destroy any of my chances if they tried, I thought. And I was not feeling confident, but knowing this is a game of community, I figured, let's at least give it a go. I was in here because I wanted to give it a shot like Alex did. Let's make a video. So I made a video talking about what CFOPPY Bird is, how you can help me, how it would be great if you were to spread the word, and I made the thumbnail a mock-up of the old World War British propaganda posters, Your Country Needs You. I actually originally tried editing myself into the original, Your Country Needs You posters, but the sleeve of the arm and the dude's collar, it looked really bad, so I just recreated the image from scratch and then put the original Your Country Needs You tagline in there from the old posters. Either way. I then played the game a bit for myself. I thought it was kind of fun. Really loud, really damn loud when you play it in the Firefox browser. Very loud. But that was that. I made the video, I played it a bit, and then I went back to cubing. It wasn't until I received this message from my friend Era.
What the f***? How are you crushing CFOPPY Bird right now?
To which he attached a screenshot of the leaderboard. Out of the 3 big players that I was expecting to blow me out of the water, none of them really turned up. The best performance from them was Ramtakar with 125. Super Timmy only had 73 cubes solved, and Cornercut, who I was pretty afraid of, had 0. Instead, the podium at the time went to Jude Stratner in 3rd with 277, Hard Pasta in 2nd with 414, and me at 1st with 2,472. At this moment, I began to realise my community might just be goated, and that if I commit to this, I could actually do pretty well. So, I decided to double down. Come the next day, I would start sending shorts, I would make more videos coming through the process, I would do as much as I could to promote this, because I wanted to see how far I could push my community and how well we could do. It was also around about this time I decided I would do some research on who my actual competition was. The big 3 weren't giving me a run. It was Jude Stratner and Hard Pasta that, if anything, would hold a candle to me. It turns out Jude Stratner had about 400 subscribers and was a North American speed cuber, and was a pretty solid cuber. It also turns out they had been active in the Twitch chat of a streamer that I'm also active in. I just didn't realise until after the week. Sorry, Jude. Hard Pasta, the bloke with 400, was the most impressive one. He is a shorts content creator, which don't tend to have the most dedicated fan bases. He only had 200 subscribers. All his content was solved videos ranging from 8 to 10 seconds, and he didn't even promote the game. How he measured up in 2nd above people like Jude Stratner, Super Timmy, Ramtakar was beyond me, but I was a little bit afraid of this person. Anyway, the 2nd day would roll around and I would commit to making some more shorts. So I released a short in the morning, and I also realised something that would help me out a lot along the way. You don't have to be a cuber to do this. The game is based around solving a cube, and it's all about YouCubers that you follow. You would think then that the target audience for this would be cubers, but it's literally a Flappy Bird clone. People don't have to care. I realise as long as people have friends playing this game, and maybe they're talking about it and competing amongst themselves over who can do the best, then they don't need to be cubers. So I started telling my audience, get your friends involved, make it a competition, see who between your friends can get the best sword. They don't have to be cubers. Just like this, I've increased my market. There are more people now that can play for me. I made sure, compete with your friends so you get to the best, play for Swagrid cubing. Now, this is good because cubers, especially cubers that know me, I'm a lot smaller than a lot of the big people here. I only have 700 subscribers. Cubing with Alex with the previous world record had 3,000 at the time. So being able to tap into this extraneous market, not cubers, this was gold. But I feel like that marketing strategy absolutely paled in comparison to the more important thing that would happen. The United Kingdom Cubers Association Discord server caught wind of what was happening. And oh my god. After the end of Monday, Sean Moran made a thread entitled Getting Swagrid the Dub, and people would slowly funnel into this over the week, and this would be where the magic happened. Predominantly, obviously this is a community effort, people from my shorts, my videos, my upcoming streams, you'll hear about those in a minute, people from this thread, people from ZMS, people from r/cubehead, I think I might have got like one person from Cubing Panda. Come on. Obviously this was a huge community effort, but I believe the biggest player in said community was the United Kingdom Cubers Association Discord server. I have never seen so many people committed to doing a tedious task in my name, ever. Ever. I don't think I ever will again. People started posting how many they got per day, their high scores, people that were keeping refreshes on the leaderboards. It was looking brilliant. And on the second day, as well as posting shorts, I realised that touchscreen might be better. I don't know, the game just felt a bit easier. I'd have to look into this later. Anyway, the time has come, once again, for results. So, on Tuesday at 10 PM, I waited for the leaderboard to update, and it was a mess. Both Cubernormal and Super Timmy had negative scores, and Super Timmy's was negative 20 million. I had apparently 18,000 cubes solved. To be precise, 18,716. Now, I would love if that were the case, but I don't think it was. So I reached out to Charlie Eggins, and there was a big problem with phony runs, whether it was a bot crisis or just people found some way to spoof their score. I don't know, but this was an issue. Either way, he assured me that he can manually at the back end remove these phony scores, and that he added a banning system in place to hopefully prevent more in the future, which did work. We did not encounter this problem again, but there was a big scare because it looked like the leaderboard was destroyed, and I was pretty destroyed as well. Because I was confident I could win this legitimately, and it had just been ruined by somebody who was entering fake scores in my name, and I did not want to be associated with that. After it was resolved, my score came down to 7,000, and I was still ecstatic. That is 4,500 in a day. In a day. This was incredible. I was going to make shorts about this when I woke up the next morning, but first I have to play the game myself, and I got my first significant PB run, 40. I would keep updated on my PB runs throughout this video. Either way, while I was lying in bed trying to go to sleep and failing awfully, I realised something. The number that I got, 7, if I times that by like 3.5, it's almost bang on 25,000. If I just grow a little bit, we just get a little bit faster, I could get 25,000. But I don't think I'm going to grow. People are going to get bored. During the last days, we'll slow down. Let's aim for 20,000. So when I woke up, I started making another short. It's easy, I said. It will be free as long as you play. We could reach 25,000, but let's just shoot for 20k. And that's what I pushed everywhere. We can get 20k. And this is when I equipped a new tool into my arsenal, this Wednesday. I started streaming. I thought that by streaming under the Rubik's Cube category on Twitch, and also doing occasional ones on YouTube, I would be able to get into a new audience, people that watch cubing live streams. This did not go as planned. I should have known from previous forays into streaming that cultivating an audience is very difficult and takes a lot of time, so I couldn't just boot up the stream one day and suddenly get like 5, 10, 15 of the Twitch cubing market watching me and solving for me. It just wasn't going to happen. The solves mostly consisted of people already in my fanbase, already playing for me. But they were still a good force because they reminded those people to play with me, it motivated those people to see me playing, I like to think, and it kept me playing for long hours, which I put some hours in. Let me tell you. And this day was also when I discovered the line. I discovered an orange line in the background of the pixel of CFOPPY Bird that almost acts as a perfect center line. And as long as I kept my bird close to that line, there were almost no deaths that were unavoidable. I died because I did something stupid, or I died because I didn't register an input. It was actually a matter of skill now. There was no feeling like I've got jacked out of a high score. If I stick to the line, the vast majority of the time there is something I could have done. I also realised with going from 2,500 to 4,500 in one day, depending on if the speed that I grow declines or stays the same or increases, I'm on pace to get the world record either on day 3 or 4, which is beautiful. That's glorious. Either way, there's not much I could do but sit and watch during the stream as the leaderboard updated and rolled over to a clean 10,213. So I didn't get the world record on day 3, but I broke the 10k barrier on day 3, which is still ridiculously fast. Now, one thing I neglected to mention about this day was that Hard Pasta made a short. He made a short about CFOPPY Bird, and he made a short about how he has to defeat me. And it did pretty well for him, actually. He got up to about 2,000 cubes sold, which on any other week would have been a really good score. Now, unless there was some random mass extinction event and everybody stopped playing for me on the spot, the record was almost guaranteed. So that was completely out of the question, and my focus was no longer on the world record, it was just how high can we go. But first off, how high can I go? Well, at this point in time, after the 10,000 score, 51. I went to 51. So, at this point, the world record was effectively free, which is something that I marketed in shorts and in videos. I made a checkmate video saying world record's free, just keep playing for me. I made multiple shorts saying world record's locked in, the world record's free. Do you want a free cubing world record? Well, just play for Swagrid cubing, and then the world record is yours as well as mine. It's everyone's. Everyone's who played for me, that is, so make sure to play for Swagrid cubing over on CFOPPY Bird, and hey, maybe if you hang around and play the game, you'll get a good score. Well, this advertising of how easy the world record was to get and how easy the world record is to get for you, dear viewer, well, it worked, because the next update put me at 13,980. That's a 3,600 increase. That doesn't beat the 4,500 from day 2, but that's still bloody good. And it was also a world record. The highest score up until this point had been 12,295 by cubing with Alex, set all the way back in week 1. And us in week 7, well, we just took it out by day 4. It's that simple. It's as simple as that. So the world record is locked in, and Friday rolls around. I then realised that I'm going to be absent on the weekend, and this could cause a problem. I mean, leading by example is what I've been doing so far. I've been streaming myself playing it, but if I'm going to meet up with friends on Saturday and Sunday, well, I don't meet up with them very often. I don't want to say that I cancelled on them because I was playing a Floppy Bird clone on the internet. I can't really stream for those long hours. God, okay, this will be difficult. I need a content plan. Meanwhile, for the Friday, I did the usual. I posted a short, I streamed it, whatever, and it was a really effective day. My total jumped up from 13,900 to 17,400. The record is now within striking distance, but I'm not the one that will be able to do the striking. On Saturday, I went out, I met up with a friend, and while sat next to them on a swing, I made a short about getting a world record while touching grass. I told people they can play the game on their phone, they can play it outside, they can play it in the car, they can play it anywhere. Which I think was needed. Streaming it for so long made me associate the game with long hours, grinding, curtains closed. I think, you know, touching grass, getting refreshing, that was a good look for the game, I think. It was also a good look for my views. It turns out that the title, Getting a World Record While Touching Grass, is brilliant for clickbait. So brilliant, in fact, that even though this is the 6th day of CFOPPY Bird grinding, everyone's getting tired, everyone's slowing down, I wasn't there to lead, we still got 2,000 cubes. And I personally, while playing at the end of the day before I went to sleep, got a run to 70, which remains my PB, up until the recording of this video. Now, with 19,039 cubes sold, all I can do is pray on the Sunday. I'm out with friends, although that hanging out was a lot shorter than the one on Saturday. In fact, I got back with a few hours to spare. 2 hours, in fact. I can stream this. So, having prayed the whole day that people are still playing the game for me, I'm finally able to boot up the stream and put in runs myself, and it was terrifying. There was 80 minutes to the end, and I was able to recruit my strongest soldier, Ryan Eckersley, to get in. That you know, eased my nerves a bit, but I was absolutely terrified. I'm streaming, I'm frantically shilling everywhere. Look, by like day 3, all the active Discord servers I was in, I had my nickname as CFOPPY Bird Swagrid Cubing. I became the embodiment of an advertisement. I was shilling. But in this last thing, I was posting everywhere. I was like, guys, we've got 3 hours left, guys, we've got 2 hours left, 60 minutes left. Come on, guys, we've got to do this. We've got to get 20k, we've got to hit 20k, we have to hit 20k. I'm counting down the timer as I go. Chat, there's 2 hours left. Chat, there's an hour left. 30 minutes. Chat, 15 minutes. Chat, 10 minutes. Chat, 5 minutes. And then something unexpected happened. The stream was removed for policy violations. I don't have a copyright-friendly stream playlist. I don't stream. I was listening to Spotify. So I played enough copyrighted songs on the stream, and it got removed. The stream just stopped. 5 minutes before the results came in. Luckily for me, there's no form of copyright strike on my channel, and it did not prevent me from streaming, so I just started a new stream. With 3 minutes left, 3 minutes spare, I started a new stream. I was still in the chat room, so I begged everyone, you know, go check my channel, streams back up, go, 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 go. And we watched, we rated. It takes a while for the leaderboard to update.
Trolley egg and your infrastructure angers me.
Took a goddamn eternity, it felt like. I was just sat there, clicking refresh, 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 refresh. I got bored of clicking and started pressing F5. Got bored of pressing F5 and I started clicking. And it refreshed.
Day's over, web strike, so we're just refreshing. Yes! Yes! 21,500! Ruby, you were right, it's mid 21!
21,500. I love you all. I would like to give a particular shout out to Yoruba, who pretty much correctly predicted the amount we were going to get. I asked everyone in chat on the last day we were refreshing it what we thought we would get. We'll put like a 20k, 23k. Yoruba said mid 21k. We've got 21,542. Hats off to you, sir. Brilliant guess. Safe to say I was ecstatic and the reception was incredible. I posted the leaderboard in the achievements channel in the UKCA Discord. Everyone was very proud of it. ZMS, positive reaction. Cubing with Alex gave me congratulations and a low-key shout out. Love you. And then came the community post on the thing, so now we have the trophy, we have the picture of me at the trophy. I have a trophy. Number 1, baby, we're number 1. No, medal, don't go sideways. No, I need everyone to see that you're gold. Number 1. It was a truly incredible experience. The end of that stream was multiple minutes of me thanking everyone and just talking to people about the experience. It was something incredibly unique, and it really was a journey going from I think I'm gonna get destroyed, but I'll see what I can do, to I can win this, to I can get world record, to I can destroy the world record. And I owe it all to you guys, to everyone viewing this, to everyone who competed, to everybody who selected Swagrid Cubing as the YouTuber they would play for. I owe it all to you. It was an incredible experience. I can only thank you all for it. Loading this. Oh, storage almost full. Lol, I'm out, ignore. As I'm recording this, I'm probably not as well as I'm uploading this, I edit very slowly. Cubing with Alex is currently trying to break my record, or at least break his own PB, the most solved in 1 week. Best of luck to him. And one last note. When you apply, sometimes you get pulled on again. There's a whole system, there's 10 slots, and one of those slots is for YouTubers with less than 10,000 subscribers who have competed in a previous week. You can get pulled up again, you don't have to apply to be in for a second or third or fourth time. I'm not going to apply again because it was draining. It was fun, it was tiring. I want to let everyone rest. But if I happen to crop up in a future week, you'll hear about it. And one last side note about manpower. The turnout was equivalent to everyone in my subscriber base of about 759 at the time, of solving 28.4 cubes. The previous world record, Cubing with Alex's 12k, was equivalent to every subscriber in his fan base solving 3 and a bit, 4 cubes. Our community is so much more powerful. Right, so I should probably give you the 3 steps I talked about in the title, as well as give you an update on how Alex did, because I took so long to make this video, his whole week ended. So the 3 steps are to recruit, reiterate, and lead by example. I couldn't find a third R, I cheated. Recruiting was pretty simple. I'm pretty well known in a few different Discord servers and have a few communities that I sort of belong to quite well. as well as being able to pull in my real life friends. That's what I mean by recruit, is to find communities that will largely work and help you. ZZ Method Solvers, United Kingdom Cubers Association, my own personal friend group. Reiterate, at no point throughout the week did I shut up about CFOPPY Bird. It was in all my messages on Discords. I kept making shorts about it every day. I never let people forget. And lead by example. Obviously, I was posting my own scores, I was streaming, I was letting people see I'm doing this is how well I'm doing, come and join me, come and beat me, you know, play along. Those were the 3 steps, but I think the more interesting thing here will be how did Alex square up against me on his 3rd outing in the game? Fact check time. Okay, I was correct, it was 3rd. I knew it was at least 3 because he's won 3. I didn't know if he'd gone into 1 and lost and this maybe is his 4th outing, but no, he's won every time he showed up. Fair dues. So Alex wanted to break the 20k barrier as well, and Loki wanted to beat me, so how did he square up? Well, Alex got 21,227 cubes to my 21,554. What's that, like 300 and something cubes? Not even close. Not even close. You thought you could. Additionally, he wanted to take back the single record run, so he had the old like 140 something, but there was a speed change where the game would continue to increase up to, I believe, the 40th pipe. And I had the record for that on 70, and then later I got that up to 81. Alex wanted to beat that, and he did. He got 132. And then I got 151. You can't beat me, I keep winning. Big commendations out to Alex though. He's now become a 3-time champion. He's become the 2nd person to break the 15k and the 20k barrier, and he was just this close. Just this close. Very well done. I'm just going to wait for me to get pulled up again naturally. I'm not going to submit a request to get in, but if I do get back in, we're running this back. I want to do better. I want 25k, I want 30k, come on.